Say hi to YouTube. Oh. Hey, it's Megan. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be telling you all about how I got stuck at the top of a Mayan ruin. But before this video starts, please don't forget to click like and please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. And you should also probably follow me on all my social media. So to kind of set this story up a little bit for you, I was just like 20 years old. I was working a 9-to-5 type job, and as much as I loved the job, I really hated where I worked. I didn't really vibe with the people there. One day, the boss was just being super bitchy to me, and I was just so done with her shit. So I decided I was gonna go on the work computer and just book a trip to Guatemala and Belize, put on the spot and leave the next week. So I did that. When I booked the flights, I knew it was like my trip, because when I booked the flight, there was some kind of like glitch happening because they were offering me just $19 only, round trip, extra.
Wow. Fucking trip
for first class. And I was like, hell yeah, because this is like 8 flights in total to get from Vancouver down to Guatemala and then back from Belize. So I was like, sign me up. This is meant to be. I got home, I realized I needed to renew my passport in a week, which was very stressful, but I did it. When I got to Guatemala, I got to this cute little, well, they called it a hostel, but it was more like a hotel, and it had just like the cutest little rooms. Every room had like kind of a different decorating to it and stuff, and my room was the only room that was this big grand room with like a jacuzzi tub and this big bathroom and this beautiful view. And I was like, this is my trip. This is my first time ever traveling solo. My friends didn't really have the money to do anything, and I was done just asking people to go travel the world with me. So I was like, screw it, I'm going by myself. One thing I was really afraid of is feeling lonely, because I'm a very social person. Even though I do like my alone time and I do spend a lot of time by myself, if I am somewhere alone for too long, I just start to get really lonely. So I decided to go with a tour group called G Adventures. Not sponsored or anything, but it's really great because you can still do whatever you want. You're not stuck to a schedule. They just get you from A to B safely, and with a bunch of other solo travelers, so it's pretty dope. So we just traveled through a lot of Guatemala together, and now it was time to go to Tikal, which is the capital of the Mayan ruins in Guatemala. I'll be honest with you guys, Mayan ruins have never really like been my thing. Like, they're super cool and the history is really fascinating. It's just never been really my thing. I've always been more fascinated with like European history and Egypt and things like that. So I knew we were going on this hike. The tour guide had said that it was a fairly easy hike because I don't hike. I was a little nervous. And let me tell you, this hike, oh my god, I have never sweat so much in my life. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, it was so exhausting. I did so much walking, and within that heat and the humidity and how much I was sweating, my cellulite on my legs, gone. That shit was gone by the end of the day. It was quite magical. We went up to this beautiful lookout where you could see all of the Mayan ruins kind of poking out from the jungle, and it was so beautiful. That's where we had lunch. If you ever get the chance to go do this, do it. You're just gonna be exhausted and sweaty, so be prepared for that. During the hike, we were walking, and there's like spider monkeys just jumping all around you in the trees. It's so cool. A bunch of people in my group just stopped and was like looking up at the monkey on top of them. They're just like, oh wow, like trying to get photos, and I was like, hey guys, you probably shouldn't sit underneath the monkeys. You probably shouldn't just be standing directly underneath the monkey. It's going to shit on you. And they were like,
no, it's totally fine, like it's not gonna shit on me.
I kid you not, like 5 seconds later, the monkey shit on everybody. Not me, but like everyone underneath it, and everyone was like,
oh my god.
And like the hike was only halfway like finished, and they had monkey shit like over their hats and stuff, and we were like taking water and trying to wash it out of their hair. It was so bad. It was disgusting, but like I couldn't help but like start to laugh. Like, me and this one other girl were like trying not to laugh, like, because the other people who just got shit on were really pissed off, obviously, but like it was kind of funny, you know? And then we get to the part where there's a big field of these Mayan ruins that you're allowed to go up A lot of them were pretty small in comparison to like the big grand ones that you see online everywhere. So a lot of us were walking up some of them and looking out at the view of the jungle and everything. This was my very first time where I've ever gotten to be in the jungle on this trip and see all these monkeys and everything. We kind of walk up towards one of the pyramid things, and the tour guide, Juan, that was his name, Juan, he was like,
so everyone, you guys are allowed to go up this one, but only go up it if you are super athletic and capable of doing this, because some of the is falling apart, so when you step on it, like, it might fall apart, so you have to be very athletically able to do it, and the steps are really tiny.
Now at this point it's a little over halfway of the hike, and I was just feeling like jungle fucking Jane, and that's so not me. Like, I don't know what was, like, I felt like I could have gone camping, okay? So I'm thinking to myself, hell yeah, I can do this. Which I don't know how I ever thought that I could do this. I think it's because like I was swinging on vines and shit, and I was like, wow, I'm like an outdoorsy bitch now. So me thinking, wow, I'm like this beautiful athlete all of a sudden. I'm like, I can go up this Mayan ruin. I'm like climbing up, and some of you had to like kind of climb like this, almost like a ladder, because it was so steep and like rocky. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing it. Like, I got up okay pretty well. Like, it was kind of falling apart, and I was like, oh, it's all good. I'm like halfway there, and I got to the top, and I was like, oh yeah, okay. Like, it's the exact same view as the rest of the ones I just climbed up. Like, why'd I do this? Everyone's like, you know, looking around. I'm like,
yeah, it's really beautiful up here.
And people are starting to climb back down to, you know, continue on with the hike. And I look down, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can get down this Mayan ruin. And I'm just acting really casual still. I'm like, yeah, like, wow, look at the view. Like, oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, this is great. Internally freaking out, trying to figure out how I'm gonna get back down. Why the hell I would ever climb up this thing that's best for athletic human beings. And I'm like, okay, cool. And people are like climbing back down slowly but surely. Everyone's going, and I'm just like me and like a couple other people up there, and I'm like, I guess I'm gonna head back down. And I kind of like sit down on the edge, and I kind of tiptoe, and it's not working out. Everyone's like, okay, Meg, can you come back down now? And I'm like, yeah, just like a minute. Like, I'm coming to you, just give me a minute.
Just really enjoying the view.
I'm trying to keep it together, but I am freaking the fuck out. I'm like, oh my god, I am stuck on this Mayan ruin. I do not know how I'm gonna get down. Everyone's at least like halfway down now, and I'm just at the top, like just standing there staring at my fate. And I decided it was time to come clean about my poor decision, and I yelled down like, hey Juan, can't get down. Like, what's the best way to do this? And Juan was just like, climb down. And I was like, what's the best way to approach this? And he's like, you climb. So I'm trying to like climb down backwards. It's not really working. And I'm just kind of like, you know, a few minutes pass by, and everyone's like, are you okay? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm just taking my time. I'm just a little stuck up here. And so all of a sudden I hear Juan and this other guy talking, and I overhear the word helicopter, and I'm like, helicopter? For who? Me? And I realize Juan is talking about possibly getting a helicopter to come help me off of this Mayan ruin, because I am taking so much time trying to get down. And I'm like, oh my god, like, I don't have the money for a friggin' helicopter. Like, what is happening? I cannot be that bitch on the local news station who got stuck on a Mayan ruin. Like, that is not happening. Oh my god. And like Juan kept just like looking up at me. He's like, we're gonna get a helicopter. And I was like, you are not getting the helicopter. I was like, no helicopter. And he's like, we gonna get a helicopter. And I was like, no fucking helicopters. So, you know, people were all like talking, like some of my friends were like laughing at me, and I was like, and this amazing athletic gentleman climbs all the way back up and is like,
do you need a hand?
And I was like, yes I do, please. And he kind of was like,
just follow me.
And I was like, thank God. So yeah, he kind of like helped me climb back down. It felt like at least 15 minutes, but I think it was about 5 minutes. To put that in perspective, most people got back down like 1.5 minutes. You know, yeah, I managed to climb back down without needing a helicopter. Thank God. Yeah, I didn't climb up any other ruins after that. I hope you enjoyed my story getting stuck on the top of a Mayan ruin, almost needing a helicopter, but athletic man saved my ass. Yeah, so if you like this story and want to hear some more of my travel stories, please click like and please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Bye!